Hi Aquarius, this is Nyanjo with Truth is Change Tarot, and I'm here to do your March 2017 reading. I just want to say thank you to all the people who've liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's get started with your reading. Your overall message for March 2017 is discovery. Let's see what that means. Pretty sure Leo got discovery. Leo is y'all's opposite sign. So let's see what the two sides of the coins are. If I can find the page. Red. Alright, so are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you're presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. Am I happy in this situation? How is it benefiting me? The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. Key ideas are leaving the past behind, a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, a new level of self-care. And the other part of the story is, in the past, you may not have been fully prepared to face the facts. Be willing to take the journey regardless of the outcome. Being willing to take the journey regardless of the outcome will prove rewarding. Get ready to carry a commitment through to completion. And your cards. Clarifying cards are air and life. So I think I'm just getting the message of having a certain environment that feels nurturing, that feels nutritious and fulfilling. And you're trying to, it's like I'm getting the word alchemy, you're trying to create this situation from happening, You're trying to create this situation, you're trying to tweak the situation. But I think part of what the card is saying is that the situation, it might be a lost cause, whether it's a relationship, a work situation, or a friend group. I think you know what you need in order to grow, in order to feel fulfilled, and you're trying to turn this environment into something that it's not. So in order to continue this journey or this discovery process, you're going to have to take out what is actually an obstacle out of your life. That's straightforward. So let's get to the love part. So for the singles, we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Swords. So the 9 of Pentacles is definitely feeling unfulfilled. It's that idea of unfulfilled and not being able to feel totally self-sufficient. And part of that, the result of that is feeling like, kind of feeling in conflict. Maybe that's the root of your conflict with other people right now, is kind of like you really need to focus on taking care of yourself and not, maybe feeling resentful because other people are asking you to do a lot and you're just feeling like your boundaries are conflicts when your boundaries are actually just boundaries, you know? Let's get more into the story. Okay, so your clarifying card, is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And that definitely has to do with feeling very impatient and like you've sowed the seeds, you invested so much, and it's like all you're getting is burnt plants or whatever happens when plants don't grow. I mean, they don't grow, and then seedlings. All you have is seedlings still. And you've been fertilizing them, watering them, just this idea of an investment, and it's not being returned. Yeah, and you don't know why it's not happening. The breakthrough that you need to achieve has not happened. But the breakthrough is the fact that this is the end of a cycle with continuing to engage with people in this way. Focus on yourself is a lot of what this is saying. Like I said with the discovery card. Focus on what, focus on yourself. Because that's what the ace is too, is about. I mean, this is your energy. This is your air energy, your swords. Swords are about air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And this is your need to have a breakthrough that is specific to how you process things and how you feel motivated to kind of move away from situations and cut people out. That's what is going to be the final straw to end this cycle of kind of being overly invested in things that are not meeting its returns. All right, so for the couples here, you have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So, with this, it's just like the dynamic of y'all's relationship. Maybe there's just kind of an absence of feeling like you're communicating to each other in a very loving way. And you just don't feel connected. You feel disconnected. You feel like their energy is going more towards, maybe there's a past person, maybe there's a past person for you, whatever the little story is. It's like all that is being directed out at the past. It could be just focusing on past ways of how you engage with people and being a little bit stumped about how you can engage with the person now, your partner now. There's another phrase that came up. Yeah, being focused on the past messages of relationships you had that were not necessarily healthy, and you kind of brought that into your relationship now. And with the Hermit reverse, it's just you kind of haven't really gotten to a place. You haven't taken the time to really see how it's manifesting in a relationship, but also how the past trauma is manifesting in your relationship. But you also haven't taken the time to really kind of just dig into yourself. Let's see more to the story. Yeah, so with the Three of Cups in reverse, I think it has to do with, I never say this, but it has to do with a third party or another person. I never say another person. I don't like saying the word third party. So it has to do with another person who's all up in y'all's business. Maybe you're inviting them in, maybe your partner or whoever. Regardless, it's just past ways, past people who are influencing your relationship. And I mean, the Seven of Cups has to do with, in reverse has to do with, upright has to do with illusions and this deception. But also it's saying, like, it's asking you to cut through the illusions and really do the inner work of why this situation is manifesting, what your role is in it, and what your role needs to be moving forward. I'm pulling another card. Yeah, you have another 5 card, which is about the conflict too. It's like asking you to release this conflict. And maybe there was a situation that happened in the past for both of y'all, or you're kind of focusing on the past. And like, it's asking you to drop it, is what I'm getting. Like, drop it. Because if all this energy is kind of a distraction from you actually doing this Hermit energy work. Either you or your partner, or just really for both of y'all to look, at the root of why this is kind of tilting y'all over. That's what I'm getting. All right, so for the work, passion, and community, we have the Hermit in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles here again. So again, this idea of discovery is very important. Like with the Hermit, you have the Hermit reverse twice here. So it's that need to discover and really dig in deep. And I'm gonna bring this card up again, the Discover card, or the information with it. So yeah, I mean, it's seeing leaving the past behind. That's what I said, and a readiness for a new adventure. Just in recognizing how something's benefiting you, and that's a lot of what this is like what is stopping you from getting to this. Again, the Page of Cups again. This Page of Cups energy and this Nine of Pentacles energy. Just feeling really satisfied about the beginnings of a project that you're working on that's ultimately leading to your self-sufficiency. Let's pick 2 cards for the Hermit here. Oh my gosh. You have the 5 of Swords again. And then you have the Knight of Cups. So maybe it was a circumstance or situation. I'm getting to pull another card, so I will. The Daughter of Wands. So maybe there's a circumstance or situation, maybe between fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and a water energy, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So maybe there's some sort of conflict that was happening, and they were trying to rope you in, and it's just like it was really getting to you, and you're not really sure why. And like, this is the conflict card. And maybe just be two different mindsets that you're in. Like, should I do this project in a way that's connected to how I feel emotionally? Is that how I should move forward? Or should I move forward on this kind of spontaneous and, you know, kind of fiery energy, and it's causing you to be confused? But it's really asking you to keep digging. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. I don't know where that's coming. Some Disney movie or something. But asking you to continue to do that, so you're able to kind of really feel the satisfaction. It's a really interesting card to come up. Yeah. The King of Swords. Your energy here, the daughter, and it's just you feeling kind of able to like send, internalize these messages for yourself about how good of a job you're doing is what I'm getting, and continue to feel that sense of motivation, and through specifically connecting to how this work situation or this community situation or project is making you feel emotionally. That's what's going to lead you to feel way more in your element, and feel a lot more self-sufficient. I mean, these two energies are you being on top of your game here. You're on top of your game. You got it together, but you kind of just need to dig that earth up. Life. So for your spirituality and high purpose, you have the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Butler, which is the Magician. So for the so you have a choice that's being presented to you, and it kind of feels like an obvious choice, but you're still having a difficult time deciding. You're like, I know, but I don't know, and this is so hard. What is stopping you from making that choice? What is stopping you? And according to this card, what you need to know is there's going to be a level of discipline that you need to, level of discipline and restraint that you're going to have to do for yourself. Don't give in to instant gratification, because instant gratification leads to instant validation, but that is like eating cotton candy. It will not fuel you, but it'll taste good. So this is asking you to recognize that self-discipline and restraint is what's going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you focused on your path. And what you're going to end up realizing is that you actually have, it's going to make you feel like you have all the tools and resources necessary to manifest what you want. But it's a matter of just making that choice, being brave enough to make that choice, and having this, like, as a result, that'll be a reflection of you having this self-discipline. And so your overall advice here is, when I let others shine, I shine too. Going back to that card, talking about, I would say it's almost the reverse. Who was letting you shine? Who was empowering you? Who is giving you the space to do that? Who is giving you space to kind of grow and to get to know yourself in these ways? That sensation, that feeling, that connection is what you need in all your other connections. You know, not everybody's going to give it to you in the most prolific way, but at the end of the day, it should be the baseline in how people are connecting to you. And then you have my inner compass knows the way, and that I'm going to read to you because I'm getting a message to read that to you. So our inner compass is our intuition. When we pause to listen, we expand into its wisdom. As we strengthen our relationship to this gentle yet directive voice inside, it becomes brighter and clearer. The presence of your intuition is centered, honest, loving, calm, supportive, and guided. Life feels more synchronized and happy when you awaken your inner guide. Its opposite is fear, which feels stuck, confused, anxious, overly controlling, disconnected, or heavy. We may be carrying fear from our childhood or even lifetimes ago. Yet in any moment, we can choose to ask for guidance. Experiment with this deeper listening and validate what you see, feel, and hear, even if it doesn't appear logical at first. Engage with your inner compass daily and let it ripple into every aspect of your life. All right, so that's really beautiful. That's your reading. If you'd like a personal reading from me, go to my website, truthexchange.tumblr.com, in the link below. And I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month on my Instagram and also on my website. And yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.